Hello and welcome to another Raggy's beer review. So today we're going over to Lemke Berlin. We're going to Berlin for Budike Weisse. Berliner Weisse. 3.5%. An authentic Berlin original, Berliner Weisse. Lasts for a long time. Oh, sorry, lost. Lost. Lost for a long time with great pleasure of giving it back to Berlin and the rest of the world. Traditional 4-strain mixed fermentation along with bottle aging giving our Budike its distinctive taste. Fruity, mildly sour, balanced, complex, funky and definitely no syrup added. Treat yourself to something sour. Now I've had all sorts of, let's see if it's a lively pour. Not at the moment, thankfully. That's me bin. Oh, you can smell the sourness. I swear I'm just pops with crap pours. You know, I must be the king of the shit pour. As you can see, the carbonation is just off the charts there. Look at that. That's why the heads are going over the glass. Rather than dissipating, it seems to be getting bigger. Oh, it is actually dissipating now. So there we go. But and a very intense. I mean, there's obviously a bit of a widget on the bottom of this because it's absolutely going for it. Although it is coming down, so that's good. I can actually drink it then. Yeah, I mean, I've had plenty of Berliner Weisses over the years, and I had a purple one from a Swedish brewery. I can't remember the blooming name of them. But I've had them from a lot of breweries. Was never really a fan of sour beers, and then all of a sudden, I started liking them. I mean, it's funny because people who've watched this channel will know that there was a time when I had a wine aged sour, and it was disgusting. It was absolutely disgusting. And nowadays I can drink that, and it don't. There's no bother, you know. So it's amazing how your taste buds change over the years. I'm giving that time to dissipate a bit more. Yeah, we're all on a journey, a beer journey, and that beer journey gets us trying new styles, and it's interesting. It's interesting where the journey goes. Um, and the world of beer is such an interesting world. It is. It's not about just getting drunk. You cannot get drunk. You can go down the shop and get some bloody cheap, nasty bloody cider and get drunk. But to enjoy something decent. And there we go. It's just about dissipated now. Forget that you can't see through that orange. Yeah, and there we go. It's just about gone. So 4 minutes in, I've not even had a sip yet. And look at that. It's proper. It's got some burk to it, lad has. So there's a slight haze to the mix now. And obviously that was going to come at some stage. There we go. Just pour that off. So, and now there's no head at all. Yeah, can't win, can you? Oh, God, it's got a real nose on it. It's got a real sour, fruity sour nose on it. Wow. Oh, it's one of them you know you're having. Mm. Um, and it's interesting because you know it being one of the forefathers of the Berliner Weisse, and it's actually quite exciting for me to be drinking something that was basically an original Berliner Weisse, Budike, Budike. I don't know, but you know what I mean. Because every style starts somewhere, even Harry. Um, and so it's interesting where original styles come from, and that I mean the ABV is quite low, a bit like a mild in some respects. That sort of ABV, and obviously modern craft beer interpretations of all these styles. Oh Jesus, changes a lot anyway. Really feeling that pokiness from the sour. Um, it's one of them beers that you would not want to have a bit of a dodgy belly and be drinking because all that fizziness going inside of you would it reaches your belly part and it'd be like, whoa, let's have some fun, and yeah, and maybe not all to the good of some people, but to a lot of people, you know, it's nice. It's like having a bit of history in a bottle. Seems that way anyway, from my understanding of what I've read. Um, Obviously, no expert, only a beer drinker. And tomorrow I'm out in town again to do more beer drinking. It's been a lot of it lately. It's that time of the year where there is a lot of it. And then I got my wedding, and then it calms down massively. And basically, it's just, you know, maybe once a week going out for a few beers on a Saturday afternoon, 3 or 4 hours, depending on our lift. Um, and I mean, sometimes she's only there for 2.5 hours, and begs the question, you know, why bother? In some ways, because it's a long way to go for 2.5 hours. But hey ho, you know. Um, so, whew. And to say it is only 3.5%. Yeah, it's 3.5%. I can feel the ABV. It's kicking in. And it's amazing how beers with low ABV can give you that slap of alcohol. And you would think, no, no, it can't do. But yet some beers, regardless of ABV, will hit you harder than others. And I mean, I can drink Imperials, and 90% of the time they'd have no effect on me. And then I'll drink a 4% and get thumped. And I've had somebody say, oh, yeah, it's because of this, water, blah, blah, blah. But I've had that on days where I've been drinking all day, water, coffees, teas, and whatnot. Come home, first beer of the day, after a sleep and not drinking that sort of thing, drinking coffees, really rehydrated properly well, drank something, and it's 4%, and it's battered me. And yeah, I think there's more to it than just the fact that, you know, hydration. But yeah, that has hit home massively, funnily enough. Whoa, certainly lives up to its sour beer image, and it's like having a trad Berliner Weisse. For me, years ago, this would have got a crap score because it'd be like, oh, I can't stand that's disgusting. Nowadays, because I know the style, I appreciate the style. It's all different. For me, a 4.3 out of 5. And yeah, really interesting to have something like this. Yeah, really, really interested. Pay off. And that is it for this review. Thank you for watching. See you soon.